Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. Welcome to my channel. I come here today. I'm called to come and to speak to celebrate this full moon, which will be very powerful. It is tomorrow. There is an acceleration of energy, not just because of the full moon, but it will continue to accelerate and accelerate and accelerate. The emotions are going to become more and more and more and more intense, and the mirror effect of life is going to reflect both the dark and the light. So focus on that which is very important, which is to cultivate joy and happiness and and freedom and abundance and health and wisdom. So it is very important to be the light and to achieve this fifth dimensional connected well-being, the sphere of eternal well-being within our consciousness, and then we eventually will find the apex of our evolution within the seventh dimension. But already the plan is to be able to elevate ourselves above the polarities of the world. I'm going to pull a few cards from the Akash. I have to scrape some memory from my phone because I have to constantly erase files to just be able to record on there. So the past is the angels. The angels, this angelic reality is already anchored within our consciousness, so we can already work with the angels. And the point of the whole program is to become angels, is to know, recognize yourself as an angel in physical form. That is the ascended mastery level. For the celestial is above. Everybody's moving towards the celestial, but even the angels are ascending. Yet they're much higher, they're higher on the level of creation. So it's like that is the past, and now we're moving into our galactic self, fifth, sixth dimensional. We're getting ready for this ascension, and so remember, reconnect to your galactic friends and family. And the future is the scribe or the writer. So we're going to be able to put down into organized thoughts, to communicate. It's so very much about communication. So continue to follow whatever. If you write down, take notes, it's gonna come naturally. So because we all have to deal with shadows and this healing, but it's about letting go, feeling feeling the darkness, and then transmuting it and let it let it transmute, let go of it, of the need to want to avoid it or to judge yourself for it. For you, not your emotions. Your emotions are like children. You want to work with your emotional body. Yeah, this emotional body is like the envy of many species. That's why they come here, because they need an emotional body to those. There was all kinds of experiment, but in any event, all of those who are in the dark are really fighting for survival right now. So send them love and light to all within the darkness and the ignorance, because that's what they need in reality. And and it's like we're going to be realizing the cavern of Plato, the movie Matrix. Those things were revelations, but they're still. So you come to the true light of God when you go within, or you go above, and then you return into with this truth within the cavern. But people do not want to be awakened. Really, they want to believe in the shadows. So it is a work that will. But the nature of light and truth will reveal the illusionary nature of shadows. So it's very much not get stuck in negative emotional pattern. It's like, although it's easier said than done, call on your spirit guides to assist you, relinquish those feelings, give those feelings back to the earth, the creator. It's no need for. I'm going to pull a card of the day. It's regeneration. It is my card of the afternoon as well. So there is a great deal of regeneration that is in the work. And so it's very important to release all the pain. We cannot ascend until we have released the pain, as well as the pain of others. It is essential to continue to stay with the plan. The plan is to have fun. The plan is to enjoy. The plan is to be relaxed. The plan is to have a very active sense of humor. The plan is to connect to nature, because within nature there are invisible forces that assist us, intelligence, benevolent intelligence within nature that will assist our consciousness in reconnecting with inner part of ourselves. For we all have this inner blueprint of a world of peace, as the song I'm going to sing. It's about that, imagining a world of peace and joy and happiness for everybody. We all have this blueprint within ourselves, for we're moving towards a very empowered reality. It's new communities are going to form of enlightened beings, for beings that are collectively, they agree that they all are positive and creative and share this vision of positive light, and then this will affect societies. They're going to form around the world, and eventually that's going to affect the whole of society. So it's going to be a slow process. It's about cleansing and purifying very much right now, but balancing. We're finding the balance on the energies, because there is all kinds of energy from our past life, subconscious energies that we're not even aware of, yet we ask to balance them out. So it's about being grounded in the navel down to all the way to the center of the planet, the heart core, the crystal light core that is spinning, that is emanating this pink light from within, and connect to bring it back for the regeneration of the physical body as well as the heart. This is through the wheel, and then the heart connected to the third eye and to the higher plane, so we can be a bridge between heaven and earth to receive both the physical energy that we need from the earth as well as the spiritual energy that cascade down from heaven, and then from there to allow the transformation to happen. For there is a great deal of fifth dimensional plasmic life that's been all kinds of civilization from all kinds of dimensions are doing their work, and it would have worked if only a few of them were doing, but there are so many doing the program to assist the planet. It's going to be a great it's going to feel good to be liberated, but the planetary grid is already activated. This is about connecting to the inner core more and more, learning to connect to the heart of the planet. The highest wisdom is determination. What we need to understand is hope. What we need to do is action. And the outcome is going to be liberation. So follow your heart, we're going to be moving into our creator shoes. For sometimes we create from intentions, so it's like but this full moon will definitely help. It's like the Virgo aspect is not about virginity, it's about purity, it's about health, about self-love, but it's about coming together as well. It's very romantic time. Romance will come if it's not there already, so it's just be ready for that. And for the creator will not allow the destructions of the planet, but the earth is because it's a really good place to learn, because the mainstream humanity is conditioned within this two power consciousness, the tree of knowledge, the good and evil. Therefore they created all kinds of mess. When if you move beyond that into the tree of life, the unity of life, there is no opposing force. It is just a force that is ancestral to all things, that supports the game of duality. Yet the creator said that it's going to put an end to it, so we may as well have a few steps ahead and already move into the divine light, the divine unity. And so because there is all kinds of higher activities that are coming from celestial as well as from extraterrestrials. And so, but the earth is a really good place to learn kindness, to learn tolerance, to learn diversity, to learn forgiveness, to learn discernment. Because of it's huge contrast. So it's about finding enough detachment, dompting our emotional nature to feel the happiness, to cultivate the happiness, the joy, the letting go, the breathing, the simple breathing. And so, because we're not responsible for our emotions. They're like children. It's like the senses, they're like children, and they have their habits and they have but the emotional body is very it's like the more we have really to trust life and trust the plans of the creator. Our emotional body is just it just needs to come into alignment, because it's very important to dump it, what's the word in English, to tame your emotional body through positive thought, because then you move into feeling the feeling. The ascension doesn't happen through the mental, although the mental is enlightened. It happens through the feeling state of life. So the emotional body is very essential, and it's like, so fill your navel with love and light. The highest wisdom is a threefold riddle. It will not be solved intellectually. None of it will be solved intellectually. Just let it go. What we need to understand is the hot seat, the seat of the emperor, the seat, the creator seat, to be empowered, to be within our own light, to assume the responsibility of our freedom. What we still need to do is the chameleon, to be able to be flexible and to adapt to the situation. And the outcome will be the fire of sacrifice. We're going to let go of certain things in order to achieve other things. Because the manifestation will come from a timeless plane. They just come from a timeless place. There is all kinds of versions of ourselves. Some versions are already within so it's just about merging with that timeline. And so also whatever we do for ourselves, it is like what we do for everybody else, because everything is one. So take care of yourself, and then you'll benefit the whole the whole universe, the whole planet and the universe. And very soon we're going to really move into a completely different cycle of manifestation, reality, cooperation, communities. We all have this model of peace and truth within ourselves. And so this song is about that, but it's called Imagine. It goes like this. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Hey, 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 hey. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Ooh, 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 ooh. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. Ooh, 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 ooh. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. It's a vision that John Lennon, that he couldn't see it during his lifetime, this vision of world peace, but it is in the works. We all contribute in creating that. We all have that vision, this beautiful vision, beautiful song. And I'm going to pull one more card to finish this message. And I hope you're having a very pleasant full moon. It will be very potent and powerful. It's about finding the balance and trusting the providence, the unexpected. You have to find a balance, running after more than one rabbit at a time, to make every work more enjoyable. So here he's in a very complex situation, but he trusts. He's holding. It's like this card in traditionally this card of the two of coin. Traditionally, is a card of providence, a card of change, the infinite possibilities. So it's about enjoying yourself along the way, as much as possible. And I have a few more minutes on my phone, so I'll pull a few more cards. Let's see what Osho wants to conclude with. So the past is receptivity. The present is patience, and the future is a breakthrough. The cards are very wise. They never lie. They're always right on the spot. For the moment, they give the oracle. What we're working on now is awareness, is a public recognition of a success, is the inner self coming out. It's the chariot, is the will of God in motion. And the outcome will be a rebirth. There is an awakening that is like going from a sleepy mode into an awakened state. And then from there, the change, the wheel of fortune will come. It's turning, and it's really the crossroad, and the wind has changed. So just be ready for great positive event. Continue to cultivate happiness. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you for everything, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.